Thank you for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Today, I'm going to give you an update on my first date in Medellin, Colombia. Yeah, I'm sure you guys remember that video where I talked about how I met a young lady on Latin American Cupid. Very beautiful young lady. About the age of 29 years old. Two sons. I believe the sons are like 11 and 12, somewhere around there. And very educated, has a master's degree, and she works with kids with special needs. And she's a good person, very good person. And as I said, the date, everything was fine and stuff. But let me tell you like what's going on as far as today. We've been talking for more than a year time, talking almost like every day. And we did stop talking for a while, and that's how I ended up back on Latin American Cupid. But as far as right now, as far as past 3-4 days, have decided to move on and leave her alone. For a couple of reasons. Number one, I mean, I love kids and stuff. I don't have anything against women that have kids. But, yeah, she had 2 kids. And that's like one more than I would like to deal with, a lot more than what I would like to deal with. Actually, I don't want to, I would like to meet someone that don't have any kids. But yeah, we had so much in common, and I really enjoyed talking to her. I really enjoyed the date. And she appeared to be a good soul. But you know how things are these days, you can't really tell, you know. Well, anyways, though, I kind of had decided, because we was having problems, like to me, she was kind of rushing things. She was always asking me, okay, so like, she was telling me how she started expressing her feelings towards me, you know, after I left Medellin, how much she cared about me and how she wanted to be here with me. And things were moving, she was moving things really fast. And I don't feel comfortable about that. And I try to be really nice to her about it and bring that to attention. And she got really upset about it. And she had made a comment like, hey, I'm not out after your money. I just want to know how you feel about me. Do we have a relationship? And I'm like, well, you know, I'm trying to get to know you. So again, like, she doesn't really speak English. This is like more like Google Translate. And so several times we really got into it with her getting upset and said, well, I'm not after your money. You're being disrespectful for talking to me like that. And I'm like, and thinking of not all women are like that here. And I'm saying, I didn't say that. I just need to know you. I need to take my time to get to know you. I'm not ready to jump into anything. And then sometimes she wouldn't talk to me for a couple of days, and then she would talk to me, like act like nothing happened. And then she kept pushing the envelope, you know, like, yeah, you know, I would like send her pictures and stuff of different areas of Boston and stuff. And she's like, oh wow, that's Jamaica Pond. Oh, that's very beautiful. I would love to walk around that pond with you and stuff, you know. So when are you coming back to see me again? And you know, stuff like that. And I'm like, I just, you know, I just been through enough to know, to have to stop and think, like, okay, what is this person really up to? Okay, and I know that not all women are like that. And you know, I've been through a lot, and I'm just trying to be real super careful, because I know she's been through a lot also. And I believe she thinks that I'm just playing games, and you know, and she wants to know exactly, okay, so where do we stand? And I keep trying to tell her, hey, yo, you know, I like you a lot and stuff, but we have to take our time. I'll come and see you again. We'll hang out. You can come here and visit me in Boston, but that's gonna take time. I don't want to rush into anything. So she never asked me for anything, but when we went on our date and stuff, she had took a cab or something to get there to meet me at the Santa Fe um, mall and stuff. And we had talked, and I said that I would reimburse her. But when we was on the date, I guess she was kind of like feeling uncomfortable about asking for the money and stuff. So she never asked for the money. So, but when I did get back to Boston, we was talking about it, and she was saying how things were pretty expensive for her because she doesn't make a lot of money, and how she took the cab there. And I said, "Oh yeah, I know. I was wanted to give you the money, but you wasn't really saying anything." And she had told me how much it was, and I don't know. I think it was like the cab ride was something like $9 or something like that, maybe a little bit more. So I reimbursed her. I sent it back to her and stuff, you know. Otherwise, she hasn't asking me for anything, and so she was like kind of like shocked that I did that, and she was all happy that I did that, and I'm like, no, I said I would give it to you. You spend the money to take a cab to see me, and I'm gonna reimburse you for that. We was on the date, and she goes, oh well, I didn't feel comfortable asking you for that because you paid for dinner and all. I said, look, don't worry about it. But anyways, yeah, I just stopped talking to her. I just had to put an end to it because she was always putting pressure on me. Like when Colombia doors open again, she was like, okay, tomorrow you can come and see me. The doors are open now in Colombia. Foreigners can come to my country. I'm like, yeah, but I have vacation time right now. Maybe in November or December or something. She goes, okay, yeah, are you sure? I'm like, well, we'll see. Then I'm like, okay, well, I'm still concerned about what's going on out there. So let's give it time and see what happens. And so she was like, oh, okay, I just want you to come and see me and spend more time with me. And she's always, she would send me pictures of food that she made, and she was talking about how she was a good cook and this and that, and just a lot of things like that, And I'm like, okay, yeah, so she's really looking for a husband right away and stuff. And then she would talk about, ask questions about jobs here as far as teachers and stuff, and what kind of money teachers make here, and I would tell her and stuff. And she was like, wow, I have a master's, I could do well there. I was like, yeah, you would definitely do well here and stuff, And I had mentioned how I was looking for to buy some property in Medellin, and she was like, "Yo, well, come here, and I'll take you around. I'll help you find a place." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure." And she's like, "I know all these wonderful places," and then I had to stop and think about that. Do I actually want her to take me and have me find a place? Because I'm not really feeling. I like her or anything, but I don't know where things are gonna go. And from what I can tell, she's rushing to get married again, and she probably wants to get here because I know she wants a better life. Not so much to be here in the United States is better than Colombia, but the teachers do make a lot of money compared to what the teachers make in Colombia. Okay, so I was just being on my toes, just staying on my toes, because I don't want any drama. I don't want no green card drama. I don't want to bring anybody in and have any problems. And she may not be that type and stuff, but then again, you just don't know. Okay, so I'm just playing it safe. And so just recently, I don't know, maybe like I said, about 3-4 days ago or so, maybe a little bit more than that, maybe 4 or 5 days ago, she said, sent a message to me. I said, well, I'm taking a couple of days off, I'm gonna, relax. And she goes, oh wow, you live a rich life to decide to take days off. We can't really afford to do stuff like that here. And all I just said was like, hey, I'm not rich and stuff, I've just decided I'm gonna take some days off from work. And then she had sent me a message that just kind of like turned me off. Like, oh, you need to learn how to respect me. Not all women are like that. I'm not like that. I got a master's, this and that. And it just hit me. It hit me that I've been hearing this from her repeatedly. And she was like, you got to learn how to talk to a woman with respect. Okay? Good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And I kind of remember hearing that from her maybe 2 or 3 other times before. And that's one of the problems that we kept having. So I had just wrote her and said, you know what? Since you're feeling that way, you misunderstood me, and it seems like we're not really getting along. Please don't write me anymore, and good luck to you. Okay? So I really don't know where. I'm sure she's looking to get married right away, and I don't think she's a gold digger. I know that she wants to get married. She hasn't been in a relationship for a long time, as far as I know. And she wants to teach her, and she wants to provide for her family, her 2 sons and her mom that she lived with. Okay, so that's where things are right now. I moved on. I hope not to hear from her anymore because I don't have time for that. And I now realize that I'm not going to deal with anyone that have any kids because I have a daughter that's mature, that's about the same age as her. I have a son that's 22 and a son that's 19, and I don't need to be helping raise someone else's kids. I just want to enjoy my life, meet a nice young lady from Colombia or Brazil or wherever, and just enjoy my senior years. I'm going into my senior years. Okay, guys, so that's the update. That's what's going on. She never asked anything of me, but she was putting a lot of pressure on me to have a relationship, and nobody's gonna rush me into anything like that. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, share, and of course subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate you. Agymah's World. Peace.